Have you ever looked back at your life and thought, it shouldn't have turned out like this? You thought by now you'd be in a better place, more stable, more fulfilled, more whole. But somewhere along the way, things fell apart. Maybe it was a bad relationship. Maybe it was a season of depression. Maybe you gave your all to something that gave you nothing back. Years went by, and now you feel like you're behind, like you missed your moment, and the time you lost can never be recovered. But here's what God is saying to you right now. I see what was stolen from you. I see the time that pain took. I see the years anxiety and fear consumed, and I have not forgotten you. I am the God who restores, and I will restore the years you lost. There was a man named Daniel. In his 20s, he was full of dreams. He wanted to build something for his future, serve God, find love, and create a life worth living. But things didn't go the way he expected. He lost his father suddenly. Grief hit hard. Then came years of sadness, confusion, silence. He tried starting a business. It failed. He tried relationships. They didn't work out. He felt like a disappointment, not only to others, but to himself. And when he looked at the calendar one day, he realized years had passed, years gone, just like that, nothing to show for it. He whispered to God one night, "Is it too late for me? Have I missed it? Did I waste everything?" That night, something led him to the book of Joel. He read a verse that seemed to speak directly to his soul. "I will restore to you the years the locusts have eaten." And it broke him, not because it hurt, but because it gave him hope that maybe, just maybe, God saw his loss. And maybe God wasn't done yet. He didn't feel better instantly. Nothing changed overnight. But something shifted in his heart. He started to believe again, trust again, try again. Slowly, he picked up the pieces. He started praying more, staying quiet with God, getting back in alignment. He didn't know it, but God was already working in the background. Within a year, someone offered him a second chance at business. He took it. This time it worked. He didn't expect it. But he met someone, a woman who had walked through loss just like him. Their connection was real. They married. Life didn't rewind, but God redeemed it. In just 2 years, Daniel had more peace, more love, and more stability than he had ever known. It didn't make sense by the world's logic, but it made sense to God. Because when God restores, He doesn't just give you back what you had. He gives you better. God doesn't need time to bless you. He just needs your trust. And He's not limited by what you lost, what you think is gone forever. He can rebuild the relationship that broke you. He can heal you deeper than that pain ever reached. The years you spent confused, depressed, wandering, God can use them as fuel for your future. The silence, the stillness, the stuck moments. He saw it all, and none of it was wasted. Not a single tear, not a single lonely night, not a single prayer you thought He didn't hear. God restores in ways that shock people. In the Bible, Job lost everything: wealth, health, family. But in the end, God gave him double, not because Job earned it, but because God is faithful. That same promise is alive for you today. You haven't missed your moment. You're not behind. What looked like delay was preparation, and what felt like punishment was actually protection. God was getting things out of your life that couldn't go with you to the next level. So if you're listening right now and your heart is heavy, hear this. Your story is not over. You are not too late. You are right on God's time. Restoration is coming, and when it comes, You'll understand why it took so long. You'll see why it had to happen the way it did. The people who walked away, the seasons that broke you, the pain you thought would never end, it all had purpose. It all led you here. And here's what's next: beauty for ashes, joy for mourning, and praise instead of heaviness. You may not see it yet, but it's on the way. Don't give up now. Don't stop believing. Restoration doesn't always look like what you lost. Sometimes it looks like something brand new. And that's exactly what God is doing. He's not bringing back the old. He's building something better. He's restoring your years. Quietly, powerfully, faithfully, trust Him with the time you thought was wasted. He's the God who wastes nothing, and He's not done with you.